So I moved into my new apartment. It's finally done. It took a lot of time, effort, and stress. I had, I call it like expected, unexpected things of moving because you always know something unexpected is going to happen. So therefore, it's expected. And that was I had a nest of golondrinas. It's called in Spanish, in one of the I don't know how to say the in the windows when you have I don't know if that exists in yeah it does exist or not persianas in like the little roof of the persianas there was a nest uh, and I had to clean that up. It was a little bit disgusting because I didn't know if they had any how do you say it the insects on animals. I'll look it up. And I didn't want that to get into my cat. That's why I was a little bit stressful. All the stressful part of everything was because my cat is not very easygoing, let's say. And I'm a little bit like rushed because I'm filming this on a Saturday instead of a Thursday. I always film on a Thursday, and I have to edit it. I don't edit this, but I correct the audio and trim the ends to upload it, and then I have to export it and upload it. So it does take some time, and I'm filming it so I can register this week that has been very chaotic. I felt that this is completely self imagined, that I didn't do my best for my clients this week, which is completely understandable because the stress of moving into a new apartment and with a cat, a pet, to make sure everything goes smoothly, and the expected unexpected like things to solve in the new apartment. And so yeah, I'm looking for the word fleas. I didn't know if the nest had any fleas, and I didn't wanted for that to get into my cat, and for that reason I postponed moving all of my office, the computer, the desk, everything here, which I had to go back and forth between the two apartments to work, then cook here, and it was a mess. I was very accustomed to work from home, and the times all my routine around that. So I feel that I didn't produce at my highest capacity, which I definitely didn't. Not only because of that, but because of all the self-sabotage of feeling all that stress, maybe sometimes doom scrolling. Yeah, pretty much my only distraction is doom scrolling. I'm playing that Travian game still, but it's like a doom scroll. It's not that deep or that important to me, but it is important because if I do it, I could. It's like I said, playing. It's a pillar of life, so it has to be there. It's preferable to be playing with someone, sport or stuff like that, but just joyful play, it's needed. So not that you have to play for 3 hours a day, but once every other day for 30 minutes, it's like meditation. Let's say it also has to exist. Doesn't have to be every single day, and so yeah, but it's not the reason. Obviously, if I wanted to be full focus, like completely, that I could, maybe should, I shouldn't be doing anything but working. I could try that. I always get pumped up on weekends when I get work done in advance, since all the world like stops a little bit during the weekends. It feels like I should be doing this every single day so I can get ahead every single day and not be stressed and always being ahead of the curve, over delivering for my clients right now. But at the same time, if I could, and I should, and I will. I always say it. I get to this, filming this always with the same, saying the same thing, which is I should be working more or harder or more focused, and I know I can. I know I have to like leverage myself, maybe with knowledge, skills, or delegating work, because the highest earners are leverage. You cannot earn tens of thousands of dollars. Not that I want to. I only need to. If I want to, I'll be spending $1,400 a month for living expenses, living a great life, one that I can live till my last day. And with that, I want to earn double of that. Like a rule to live by. Just like I took that from, I think I saw a video from JC that said, if you cannot buy it twice, don't buy it. And I want to apply that to my living expenses. If I cannot earn double of the life that I want to live, I cannot live that life. Right now, with my biggest client, I might even jump from, I'm at 1,600. I might even jump to 21 or even 2,600, which will put me pretty much there with just one client. And then I have another one that is 450. And then this client that was traveling and that I thought, I'm a little bit tired. I don't know if I talked this or I said it in Spanish in the Spanish video, but I was neglecting a little bit a client that I'll be doing a YouTube video a month. And luckily for me, he traveled during this month. We started a month ago with a trial that I should have get everything done in 15 days tops, and I'm finishing a month later. But luckily for me, he was traveling, so he didn't even look at the videos. I was sending everything like on batches, and he took a lot of time to respond to each one. So it kind of looked like he was the one like making everything slow. So he even apologized, and I told him that I don't know if it's counterproductive, but I told him that I've been working slow. I should have delivered more. I like to get expectations high, even though I know you have to under promise and over deliver. I cannot like to not over promise, but promise high and then over deliver still, because I think that's the way that long term I have no competition, because no one is willing to do that, because everyone wants to under promise and over deliver. I want to like close to over promise or promise high, because it wouldn't be over promise, to promise high and over deliver still. I think that mentality will take me to where I wish to be, which is the top 1% of the world, or probably is top 0.1% of the world. So for that, I had to do what only 0.1% of the world are willing to do. So I know it's not being too harsh on myself, or at least it's properly harsh, because again, if I want an extraordinary life, I had to be doing extraordinary things, and I think I'm doing it, learning a lot, being very introspective, and yeah, everything's good. Doing my best with my clients that I know I can be doing more, working with more focus, and just more of the same. And like I said, this next month is key in the sense of for everything to settle down, to finally feel what earning more than I spend feels, and start living more frugally, spending a lot less than I earn, and being able to think very long term, and set up a system, a plan to create content, nurture my network to get more leads, more demand, delegating work, raising my prices, keep learning, having time to learn new skills. So with this new life, that's the goal, and that's a good enough of an update. I feel a little bit rushed, so I think that's more than good enough. I wanted to stay on streak. Yeah, I'm a little bit tired. Didn't sleep that well the last 2 nights, so this is more than good enough, and I'm happy. I hesitated to say I'm happy because that's something I don't care about. Happiness, more of fulfillment and adventure, and justifying suffering, and enjoying life. Enjoying, I think, is much better, but it's kind of the same. But yeah, fulfilling life, and that's happening. I'm very fulfilled with the decisions I'm making now and doing my best. So, yeah, thank you for watching the entire video, and I'll see you next week.